Now, Farmer Tom has given me a call because there's a rather mischievous new recruit, so he's asked me to come up and check him out to make sure that he's A-OK. Hello, sir.
How you doing?
How's it going, Tom? Good to see you, mate.
Tom has hundreds of animals in his care, but it's a newly arrived orphan rabbit that's the reason for Tom's call to Scott.
We thought when the rabbit was found, I mean, he was dumped in a box just on one of the entrances to the farm, and I thought when it became apparent that he would need a little bit of surgery, that Scott would be the man to phone. We'll go and see him, shall we?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Right, so here he is.
Let's have a look at him. So what's the name of my patient today, Tom?
He's been christened Cookie.
Cookie, OK.
Yep.
All right.
See if we can get him.
Yeah. This wrangling rabbits thing can actually prove quite difficult.
Yep, he's going to give us the runaround, that's for sure.
Where are you, mate? In classic rabbit style, they are very difficult to catch. I don't think they are that impressed by a vet visit, and they're trying their best to escape my clutches.
There he is.
Come on. Oh, yeah, got him. OK. Come here, mate. Okay. You're quick, but you're not quick enough. How's it going?
Hello there, you okay?
He seems bright and healthy, and as you see, he's moving.
He's
all
moving
right.
very well.
Definitely quite strong and healthy. Nice teeth as well. Boy. A little feel of your tummy.
OK, well, I mean, generally, physically, he's a very fine specimen. So have you noticed any concerning issues or physical traits you're bothered about?
There is one problem that sort of got a little bit bigger.
Right.
Really. I think he may need to be castrated.
Right.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, sir? So once I finally get hold of Cookie and I have a look at him, clearly he's a very happy rabbit. But Tom informs me that he's been quite the naughty boy.
They're just down in here.
Oh, my goodness, they are so cute, aren't they? Beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think it's fair to say that they are Cookie's kids because
They are.
3 of them look very clearly like him, don't they?
Yep.
And how many babies are we looking at here?
There's
lots.
actually 9 in there.
Wow.
What happened was a bit of an accident. Basically, as someone was going in to feed the girls, they had let the boy out first and he quickly saw his chance. I think he was in there for only 30 seconds, a couple of minutes, something like that. So it doesn't take much time. I think if you would have blinked, you would have missed it, but there you go.
Oh dear.
We definitely don't need another 30 seconds, do we?
No, we don't need a repeat performance.
No.
So now Tom wants Scott to take Cookie back to the Richmond Practice for castration surgery.
Well, let us know how you get on.
Well, come on then, let's go.
Your favourite. Good ball. Ready? Zip. Good boy. Ready? Go.
Come on.
Near Brighton, Jack Russell's Snugs is up to his usual tricks.
Stop. No, stop squeaking now, look.
Oh, look, you've done the squeak.
You've broken it. New ball, please. Stop.
Owner Amy and partner Ryan are kept busy with the lively 13-year-old.
He's had 2 balls within 20 minutes today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
He's partial to the occasional stick as well, so he just chew up. I think he just gets to a point where he just has to destroy it, so...
get it.
But recently, Snugs has developed a limp.
You good boy.
It just flares up. If he goes out for a long walk, he'll just, by the end of it, he'll start limping a little bit.
Yeah.
He's quite happy for us to touch it and look at it.
The couple are good friends with Scott's vet nurse, Reagan, and she discovered the possible cause of Snug's limp.
Reagan was visiting with her dog Shiloh. We were having a little bit of a play date and we were giving him some belly rubs. She did notice a small lump on his leg.
Reagan immediately suggested the couple take Snugs to see Scott up in Richmond.
Having Reagan as a friend of ours has been quite important because Snugs can be quite nervous about the vet. So it would be really nice that if anything does happen, that he's got somebody there that he really trusts and that he's comfortable with. You're our little Snuggies, aren't you?
Amy wants to do everything she can for Snugs, after the elderly dog was such a special companion to her dying mum.
Good boy. Mum got diagnosed with cancer, and some days Mum maybe didn't have the sort of feeling to go out or, you know, to be active, but having Snugs was that reason to get up and go and have a walk, and he gave to her unconditional love, and probably in the time that she needed it most, really, in her life.
Fearing the little dog may now have his own health problems, Amy has booked him in for an appointment with Scott tomorrow.
Good boy. I'd hate to think that he's in any discomfort at all, so it would just be nice to know, to get to the bottom of it, really. Yay!
Good boy, Snugs.
Good boy.
Hey, Nate.
Oh, hi, Scott. What have you got for us today, then?
Well, I've got a very handsome Lothario, and it isn't me, it's him.
At the Richmond clinic, Scott has arrived back from Mudchute Farm with Cookie for the rabbit's castration surgery.
He's managed to father some babies at Mudchute Farm that they didn't quite expect were going to be running around, and now we just need to put paid to his stud behaviour.
Assisting Scott is vet nurse Nathan.
I think this is the one all the fathers warn their girls about, isn't it?
This rabbit?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. He wouldn't get past the front door of my place. Seriously, that's it. Okay, well, let's get to work. Sorry, buddy. Oh, ouchie. I know, ouchie, ouchie. Good boy.
Yeah, all okay.
Anesthetics in rabbits can be quite fraught because they're quite nervous, stressful animals, and they're also quite delicate as well.
Is it moving the bag? It's just this colour's not great.
Just moments into the procedure, Scott is concerned about Cookie's breathing.
Can you just be quiet for a second?
That's a breath.
There you go, but that's moving, so...
Yeah, he's breathing.
Yeah, actually his colour's improving now. It just pushed it back a little bit further. Okay.
This is an early scare that I don't need. Cookie's breathing seems a little bit irregular. If you want to take him through and then I'll get scrubbed up. But now, hopefully, it's stabilised. Okay?
So just looking at his colour, it's gone a bit purple.
But seconds later, Cookie is in trouble again.
Running into the surgery room, I can see that Cookie is blue and he is simply not breathing.
This colour's awful. Extend his neck.
We set to work straight away, trying to stimulate him to start breathing again.
Can you see breath there? His heart's still going.
Yeah, heart's still going.
Breath? Breath?
At the Richmond clinic, Scott is doing everything he can to resuscitate Cookie. The rabbit has stopped breathing just minutes after being anaesthetised.
Yeah, heart rate's come up.
Seeing that Cookie isn't breathing and that he's going blue, it's very, very nerve-wracking. These are very stressful and nervous animals, and they are prone to anaesthetic reactions, basically where the drugs that we use aren't well received by the patient's system, and that seems to be the case here with Cookie.
His heart's strong.
Yeah, you can see the blood pumping through. It's kind of like...
It's good.
His colour's better.
Yeah, but I think we should get the antecedent into him anyway.
Yeah.
I just don't like this.
Nathan and I are battling really hard to try and get Cookie to breathe again, and the worry is starting to rise in me. So I decide that we're going to pull out of the anaesthetic altogether. So we give him the reversal agent, which should mop up all the drugs that we knocked him out with in the first place.
So you just need to keep stimulating. Come on. Can't feel anything, No.
It's a real battle to keep Cookie alive. We are breathing for him. We are trying to stimulate him to start breathing on his own, at the same time listening very intently to his heart, which is beginning to slow.
Come on, mate.
Cookie has now been unresponsive for 6 minutes, despite Scott's use of numerous medications to try to stimulate the rabbit's system.
No, it's gone.
Despite our best efforts, Cookie is simply not responding, and sadly, his heart stops.
After battling to save the little rabbit, Scott and Nathan are devastated.
So our patient's passed away, which is heartbreaking. Yeah, we fought valiantly as much as and as hard as we could, but he just seemed to react very badly to the drugs, and you never know that until you give a drug, and then you fight to counter the side effects. And we're incredibly shocked and upset that this has happened on our watch. We're trained to deal with these situations, but unfortunately, this one we didn't win, and Nathan and I are heartbroken.
Next morning, Scott's practice manager Maz is on a special mission.
Hello.
Hello, love. You must be Babs.
Oh, I'm Babs.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
I've just got the world's smallest letter.
Babs recently contacted the practice asking for help to find her a new companion dog.
I watch your programme on TV. I wonder if you could find a small dog, as I lost my Timmy. He had a heart attack. I gave him the kiss of life.
Oh.
And rubbed his heart but could not get him back. I would pay all expenses if you could bring a small dog to me. Why do you miss having a dog around? What is it that you want the most about having another dog around?
Well, for company and to love.
Babs is living on her own. She's in a one-bed bungalow, but she's got this beautiful garden. What she can offer this dog is a very warm, safe environment. She's got her garden well secured. She's got friends around that are willing to walk the dog for her. So it's just the perfect situation.
Yeah, I should spoil it rotten.
Yes, I bet you will.
Like I did Timmy.
Yeah, I bet
So
you will.
I hope you can do your best for me.
I'm going to do everything I can, Babs, okay? Leave it with me and
Will do.
I'll see what I can do.
Lovely,
All
thank
right.
you. Yeah, I'm very pleased, very grateful. Give us a kiss.
Oh, mwah!
You've got lipstick on your
Have
now.
I? Does it suit me?
I don't usually use it, but I thought I'd put some on for a change.
Come on, boy.
At the Richmond Practice, Jack Russell Snugs and owners Amy and Ryan are here to see Scott about a worrying lump that's appeared on the dog's leg.
Hi.
Hello, you all right?
Yeah, good. Here, Snuggies, who's this?
Vet nurse and family friend Reagan first pointed out the lump to Amy.
God, he's so cute. Oh, he's a good boy.
How's he been?
Yeah, he's not bad. Just want to figure out what's going on with this little lump here.
Yeah. We'll have lots of cuddles and everything today.
Good boy.
Hey.
Yeah?
Cool. So do you want to just take a seat and Scott will come out and see you in a
Okay.
sec? All right.
Lovely.
See you in a bit.
Go on, go, Daddy.
Good boy.
I met Amy and Ryan this year, and instantly me and Amy just clicked. She has this vibe about her, and I just love her personality, and obviously love how much she also loves animals.
Fetch a ball. Fetch it.
Get a ball. Get a ball.
Fetch it. Good boy.
I think he's found all the balls you possibly have in the practice, so it's quite nice to see him quite relaxed, and yeah, he doesn't seem that stressed, which is nice.
Well, someone seems like he's taking advantage of the amenities.
Yeah, I think he's in dog heaven at the moment.
Snugs. So this is Snugs?
Yeah, Snugs, come on.
Come here.
Hello. Oh, I think there's a ball stuck under there.
Yes. He's looking very snugly in his jacket. Hello, champ.
He protects us all.
Yeah. All right, then. Do you want to come on in? We have to get him away from those toys. Here, look,
Yeah.
Snugs, what's this? Snugs, it. Come on. What's this?
Come on.
Come on. What's this? Look. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Oh, there we go. Good boy. Oh, yes. You're easily bought, aren't you? He's obviously here for a reason and not because of his low energy levels.
Yeah, certainly not
Because
that.
he's full of himself, isn't he? So what brings you here today?
A couple of months ago, he was out walking and he looked like he'd stung his paw, is what it looked like, so he started limping on it.
And then Reagan and I noticed that there was an actual lump on the leg, so obviously that's... But there's no change in his behaviour or he doesn't seem sort of overly concerned, just sometimes limps.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's quite handy to have a mate that's a veterinary.
Yes, yeah, really handy.
Yeah. All right, so let me just have a little feel of this, champ. Can I have a little feel of your leg?
Good
you go.
boy.
Boy.
Good boy, it's okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
It's all right.
Good boy.
So it's this bony lump on the
Yes.
inside of the right knee. Is
Yes,
that what you're
that's
concerned
it,
about?
Yeah, good boy, it's all right.
So he doesn't like me touching it, does he? Straight away I can feel the lump that Reagan could feel. I give it even the slightest of presses and Snugs, not happy, goes around to potentially tell me off. But it's clear that it's uncomfortable and it's painful. What I just want to do is just to flex and extend the leg. So if you just hold his head for me.
Yeah, he's all right.
Just want to see.
Good boy. Shush. He knows it's serious now.
Yeah,
Good boy.
that lump is a little concerning, I must
Yeah.
be honest, because it does feel like bone.
Yeah,
I think we can all agree.
yeah.
And when you've got a lump of bone on one of the limbs, unfortunately, sometimes it can be some things that you don't want it to be, things like cancer, potentially. It's really difficult to sugarcoat my concerns because if it is bone cancer, then it really is a death sentence. So I'm sorry to upset you. I know it's okay. It's all right. I know it's a shock, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite upsetting. So just trying to keep it together for the moment, just to actually wait and see and what the issue is really.
Not to worry just yet, but
Yeah.
so, fingers crossed.
The type of tumours that a bony tumour
Right.
can present as are generally quite painful indeed, and that pain ramps up quite quickly to the
Right.
point where they're very lame.
Okay.
First things first, we need to take some bloods to make
Okay.
sure that he is running perfectly healthily.
Yeah.
Give him a sedation to be able to keep him still enough to take an X-ray. If it is a tumour, they have a very distinctive look on X-ray.
Yep.
So it will be quite quick and quite easy to be able to say yes or no.
Okay.
Being a vet, it's about having a diagnostic list that you then shoot down. And in this instance, I'm racking my brains to try and think of anything else but bone cancer that this could be. And I'm coming up short because everything else would be presenting in a very different way. You're going to say goodbye to Mummy and Daddy. Keep real chat.
See you soon. There you go.
Be good.
No worries. Yes, be good.
Good boy, Snug. See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
All right,
Thank
say
you very
bye.
much. See you later.
My pleasure. Bye, guys.
Bye. Hi, love.
Hello.
All right.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
How did it go? You all right?
Yeah, so
What did Scott say then?
just going to take some blood tests and then hopefully do an X-ray just to see what the lump is.
Just try not to worry. And as soon as we get any results, call you back in and Scott will talk you through everything, all right?
Great.
Lovely.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right, well, we'll see you later.
Okay, darling. I'll see you in a
All
bit.
Bye.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't know who's more worried, you or them. Hey.
It's all right.
Good boy. Okay, so have a little snooze, my friend, okay?
At the Richmond Practice, Scott and vet nurse Reagan are prepping 13-year-old Snugs for x-rays to find the cause of the lump on his right hind leg.
We're concerned about the fact that not only this boy is an old boy, so this anaesthetic might be risky, but also we're sedating him thinking that we're going to be diagnosing something not very nice. So it's a bit of a sad moment. I'm now getting a better chance to assess it, and you can just sort of see it visually. It's not
It is quite-
something that we can kind of wish away anymore. It is there.
It did strike me as being in sort of an, I guess, unusual place rather than being directly on the knee or something like that. That's why I did feel it.
It's definitely hard and bony.
Does it feel like it's completely attached to?
Yep.
It does feel. Okay.
Yep, as much as I don't want it to be.
This is a really hard one to navigate because when you have a hard lump on a bone in an old dog, it doesn't take much to think, you know what, that might be bone cancer. The only thing I can come up with is potential trauma, that there's a swelling there, but there's no history to back that up. Okay. All right. X-ray.
If Snugg's leg bone appears pitted or pockmarked on the X-ray, it will confirm Scott's fears that the little dog has bone cancer.
Okay. Not quite what I was expecting. Looking at these X-rays, I feel pretty confident that it isn't bone cancer, which is fantastic. There really doesn't seem to be the classic kind of coral-like appearance to the bone. It all looks pretty good, but it's still a little bit of a question mark as to what this lump is, but it's not associated with the bone, so I'll take that. It's good.
While Snugs is still fully anaesthetised, Scott now wants to recheck his range of movement to hopefully shed some new light on the mysterious lump.
Bending and flexing, extending, moving all of the joints around, and just doing some assessments that Snugs would allow me to do in the consult room.
It's weighing up everything. It's certainly not something that you want to jump into a diagnosis because it's serious if I get it wrong. Okay. Right. So that's. I don't think I've ever smiled whilst diagnosing that before.
What does he have?
He has a mild cruciate rupture.
I'm so happy. Oh my God. I cannot wait for you to tell Amy. I think she's just she's gonna be so happy.
It's very good news. Yeah, very good, but I just needed some time to make sure.
Okay.
So maybe I'm an old dog as well and my cogs are turning slower than they used to. I don't know. Eureka. I find that the stifle, the knee, has some instability, which would suggest that Snugs may have a cruciate ligament rupture, and that then all explains why he's also got a lump. Hi, guys.
Hi.
All right. Your anxious wait is over. Come down and see your guy.
Thank you.
Ta-da!
Hey, baby. It's your baby. You're a good boy. Hello.
So where have you been?
Hey, look.
Good boy.
Oh, look, we're matching Snugs.
I chose it just for you.
Oh, you're a bit sleepy.
Good boy.
Okay, so I know that you guys are desperately worried and anxious about what I'm about to say. So I'm going to make it very easy for you that the news is good.
That's good.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. Told you.
But it was a little bit of a complicated web that we needed to unwind.
Okay.
Okay, because up until this point, you thought that the lump caused the limp.
Yeah.
Right.
But in fact, it's the limp that's caused the lump.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So I'm going to show you the X-rays. Let's just go and have a little look here. So there's the kneecap. Okay, there's his femur, and there's a tibia and fibula. The lump is on the side of his knee, as we all could feel, and is still there. So what in fact your dog has is a potentially partially or completely ruptured cruciate ligament.
Right.
So that's an important ligament in the knee that basically stabilizes the stifle, the knee joint. And what's happened over a period of time is that the body has naturally tried to stabilize it by bridging the gap, and it's bridged it by producing this thick bit of tissue here. That tissue is developed over this, which is a normal part of the bone,
Okay.
and that's why we could feel that prominent lump.
Right.
But rather than thinking that the lump was causing the limp, actually the lump has helped to probably make the limp a little better.
Okay.
Right.
But because you, as loving, doting owners, didn't realise that he had a knee injury,
Right.
you've kept exercising him, and so
Right.
it hasn't had the chance to heal.
To rest
Okay.
properly.
So from bone cancer to cruciate ligament is a long way away from each other.
That's what it meant.
Yeah.
Good boy.
My treatment plan for Snugs moving forward is restricted exercise, rest, and anti-inflammatories. Worst case scenario, if it gets worse, if he starts being more lame, we can have him back in and perform surgery.
Good boy.
And it just means that he maybe needs to behave a little bit more like the old timer that he is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. More sort of casual walks in the park
Okay.
and naps rather than really long, energetic walks.
All right. Bye-bye,
Right,
champ.
take you home.
Bye-bye, buddy.
Lovely, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
See you
No worries, my
later.
pleasure.
Thank you so much for looking
That's
after
all right. I'm
me.
so glad it
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I suppose today is a real good example of our job. It's sometimes not clear-cut. It's not easy. You have to work with people's emotions at the same time as use your brain and understand what's going on with an animal that can't tell you what's wrong with them. So to put all of those things together is really the definition of our job. I'm just really glad that I got a good result. Owner's happy, dog's happy, so am I.
Come on, Snugg.
Maz's search for a new dog for elderly Babs has taken her north to Nottinghamshire after a call from a local rescue centre.
I'm on my way to meet them now, and hopefully they're going to have the right dog for Babs.
Maz is heading to the Jerry Green Rescue Centre.
Hi, Molly! Are we ready to go? Are we ready?
Where manager Sapphire has lined up a very special little rescue dog that's in need of a new home.
They actually think they've got the right dog with all of Babs's requirements, everything she wanted. So this might be it. This might be the absolute cherry on the cake. Fingers crossed, everything goes well.
Hi, hello,
It's Molly.
Hi, Molly. Hello, beautiful. Oh, sweetheart. Hello. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful.
She really is, isn't she?
Hello, sweetheart. Hello. Oh, hi.
She's very kissy.
Are you all about the kisses? Are you? Oh, yes. Oh, lovely. Thank you. I'll give you a kiss too.
Molly's 8.5, so she's not a young puppy. She's not going to take too much maintenance.
So she lived with a lady before on a one-on-one basis.
Right.
But sadly lost her owner. But it's nice that we found a similar setup for her.
So it's going to be like home for Molly. She's going to understand that. Yes, you are. Oh, you are. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit over in love with her, but I've got to remember that it's Babs who is going to love her more than anything in the world, and I'll be willing to let her go to Babs. So obviously we think that she's the ideal dog for Babs. So what's the next step then?
So the next stage for us would be to take her over to meet Babs and just see if there is that connection there.
Okay.
See how Molly greets Babs and the same, and just see what the property's like, make sure it is suitable, show Molly the garden, make sure that it's all secure, and hopefully we'll see a really nice connection with Babs and Molly.
No time like the present then?
Yeah, shall we go?
Let's do it.
Yeah, come on then, Molly. Good girl.
Whiskey, heel.
In Isleworth, Scott's next patient is 4-month-old energetic Weimaraner pup, Whiskey.
Come on. We wanted a dog with a big personality, so that's how we decided on getting Whiskey. Woo! He needs 4 walks a day at least, so he's running my life really now. It's complete unconditional love, you know. What more could you want? He's very loyal, very affectionate. He sits on me all the time. He's now a bit too big to sit on me, but he still tries to. He still thinks he's about half the size he really is, and he hardly looks like a puppy anymore. But he really is mentally, definitely.
But recently, Whiskey's owner Fergus has noticed something wrong with the young pup's eye.
His left eyelid has swollen and isn't closing properly, and his left eye gets a lot of gunk on it. So after about a month of this, we thought he's going to have it operated.
So Fergus and Whiskey are heading in to see Scott to find out if anything can be done.
Hello, mates. Hello, handsome. How are you? How are you?
Oh, wow. He's fruity this morning, aren't you? Wow. That's a little bit forward, first date and all, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Come on in the consult room, Fergus. Okay. In you come. Come on, Whiskey, good boy. Keep that tongue to yourself. Weimaraner puppies are just gorgeous. They have those beautiful blue-green eyes with little flecks of hazel in them, the beautiful velvety floppy ears that could get caught in a breeze and blow them away. They're just so lovely, and they're really sweet-natured dogs as well. So at the moment, what I can see is a very red, inflamed eye and quite a bit of sort of gunky muck coming out of it. Is that pretty much an everyday occurrence for him?
Yeah.
And sometimes does it look actually a lot worse?
Sometimes it looks worse, yeah.
Yeah.
When he wakes up, it's completely shut.
Glued shut, is it? Oh, that's no good. So what he has is something called cherry eye.
Yeah.
The third eyelid, which is the one that comes across the eye, kind of like sort of the curtains at a movie theatre, those ones flick across to kind of protect the eye if they, say, get a scratch from a cat, for example. Mm-hmm. And within that third eyelid lives a gland that can sometimes get inflamed. And when it gets inflamed, it prolapses out. And that then gets irritated and inflamed. And because it's irritated and inflamed, it's bigger, so then it stays out. So we're just going to stain your eye and just see if your tear duct is working. Is that all right? All right, let's just pop these drops in. So this is a dye, and it stains any damaged tissue on the eye. But what it'll also do is pass through the nasolacrimal duct, so basically the tear duct, so from the eye to the nose. That's kind of why when you cry, your nose runs as well. So we're going to just see if the eye's okay, but also if that tear duct is patent or open. Good boy. Oh, that's it. Now don't rub that on Daddy's jumper. Good boy. You got any green snot, mate? Any green snot? So there's no fluorescent green snot, I'm afraid, which sounds like it should be a good thing. But what it means is that that duct just isn't open, which would again explain why he's getting all this discharge from his eye, because tears not only lubricate the eye, but also wash it out. So if they're not allowed to drain, they can accumulate in the eye, and they're a perfect environment for bacteria to grow. So that's why he's got that yucky looking eye. So what we need to do is perform a procedure where we almost make a little hammock for the gland. We just sort of tuck it in nicely into that third eyelid with a couple of sutures. And what that does is just hopefully avoids it from being able to pop out in future. All the inflammation simmers down and we should get a good result. We're going to also flush the tear ducts. Clearly it's blocked at the moment. And hopefully once that third eyelid is less inflamed, we should get the result we're looking for. Love you, Daddy, don't you? But it's time for you to say farewell, for now at least. And I'll give you a call once he's woken up.
All right.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, my pleasure.
Be good. Be a good boy. Good boy.
See you later, Fergus. Take care.
Say bye.
It's very obvious, by the way, that Fergus is looking at Whiskey that he is absolutely besotted by his floppy-eared friend. They have a very close bond, and clearly it's upsetting when you have to perform surgery on such a young puppy, but we need to fix this eye so he can move forward comfortably. Hey, someone loves his daddy. Hey? Yeah. Yeah.
At Scott's Isleworth Clinic, 4-month-old Weimaraner puppy Whiskey is being prepped by Scott and vet nurse Gina for his eye surgery.
Good boy. I do quite like eye surgery. I suppose there's a little bit of danger to it in that you have to be very careful, very methodical, appreciating how important the structures are in that area. It's a millimetre between doing a good job and piercing the eyes, so you do have to have your wits about you. Phoebes?
Yeah?
Hello, mate. Could I get you to come and hold some stay sutures for me? This is Whiskey. He's a 4-month-old Weimaraner and he's had a history of cherry eye.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that before?
Only once, but not the surgery on it.
So what I need from you is I'm going to be placing some stay sutures into the third eyelid and you're going to sort of hold it and reflect it out for me.
Sure.
And then we'll expose the gland that's within it. Okay?
Okay.
So what I'm doing now is just placing a couple of little incisions around where the gland is. And that's going to allow me just to stitch them back together after I've tucked the gland back into bed. So the key is to make these incisions not too deep so you're not cutting through the third eyelid. They don't touch each other and also you don't do anything bad to the eye. So a lot to think about.
I won't breathe.
Right, so Phoebe, now it's suture time. It's where it gets really interesting. We place the suture on the outside of the third eyelid because we don't want the knot to rub on the cornea, the protective surface of the eye. So what you'll be doing this time around is flapping it back this way.
Okay.
Towards me. And you can see, there we go, hello. That's it. So go under, a little bit under, right under the gland. So if you flap back.
So this is really tricky. You're fixing an incision on the inside with a suture on the outside.
Yep.
Very clever.
Oh, I didn't design it, I just do it. Phoebe, can you just see there, that slight little indentation just there? See? Yeah, so that's what you're trying to slot into.
The final step is to flush out Whiskey's blocked tear duct.
Yep, it's coming out the nose now. There's loads of it. Yeah, you've got it.
Good. There you go, so the drain has been flushed.
Man of many talents. You're a plumber as well.
Yes. So there we go. That is one corrected third eyelid. So no more cherry eye for Whiskey. And a nice flush tear duct. So hopefully all that nasty infection will drain away and he'll keep on going to be the very handsome boy that he is.
Oh, good.
Okay, let's wake him up, Gina. Oh, dear. Oh. He's just a baby, a big, very long baby. Whiskey is now allowed to recover and he seems to be very comfortable. Well, you wouldn't think so. He's wailing away like a baby. It's not that he's painful, it's just that he's feeling a bit weird, recovering from his anaesthetic. Oh. Okay, he's the cone of shame, mate. I know, it's awful, isn't it? Here we go. There he is in. Got it. Okay, insult to injury, hey? All right, come on, big boy. Here we go. Oh, come on, you big baby.
Whiskey will rest for the next few hours until his sedation has worn off and his owner Fergus can come and take him home.
There you go. All right. Sleep it off and I'll call Daddy.
Come on then, Molly.
In Nottingham, it's time for rescue dog Molly to meet her new owner.
Should we see if they want to come in then?
Oh, no, they're not here already.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Hi, there we are.
Oh, yeah, darling.
Maz has been helping 88-year-old Babs to find a new companion dog.
She's all yours.
Oh, it's good.
Babs has an awful lot to offer a dog. She has compassion. She has so much love that she is ready and willing and able to give to a dog. But most importantly, she's got time, which a lot of people younger actually can't always offer on that 24-hour basis. Come on in, Sapphire.
Hello, my baby. Hello, Sapphire. Hello, darling. Hello, sweetie.
What do you reckon?
Hello, yes. Good girls, and was it lovely? Is it lovely? Is it lovely? Yeah. Good girl, yeah. Lovely surprise. I knew they was looking for a dog for me, but I didn't know she'd actually got one. Oh, it was lovely. Oh.
So this is Molly.
Hello, Molly. Lovely, isn't she?
What do you reckon?
She's cold. She wants warming up.
Does she? I think she wants lots of cuddles, does she?
Lots of cuddles, lots of cuddles. Ooh. Lots of cuddles, yes, I know all about it, yes. Yes.
Oh, she's certainly taken to you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Gorgeous.
I think it's mutual, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that feeling's mutual.
Yes, she's lovely and I'm ever so grateful, really am. Really am.
Thank you for giving her a good home. It's the best bit about the job is the bit where we can do the actual match and it enriches not only the dog's life but the adopter's life as well. So it's really, really nice just to see that affection between them and know that Molly's got a really good home for the future.
Yes, you're going to be my baby, aren't you? Honey? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely?
At Scott's Isleworth clinic, Fergus is back to collect eye surgery patient Whiskey.
It's been a very quiet afternoon, a bit nerve-wracking. Just waiting for the phone call to say he's okay.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Here's your boy.
Hey, Whiskey.
So everything went really well. Good. He's a very good boy. That gland is tucked back nicely into that third eyelid, and his tear duct was blocked. Now we've flushed that, and I'm hopeful that it all should resolve beautifully.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Will you need to have stitches taken out?
Thankfully not. You might see sort of this bright purple eyelash that looks like it's coming flying out of his eye. It's absolutely fine. It will pop out and break down in about a month's time. But by that stage, it would have done its work, and that third eyelid will be back to normal.
And I can feed him straight away?
You can, absolutely you can. I'm sure he'd be very keen. Okay, well, I think it's time for your boy to head back to your place. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, come on then, mate. You're going to have to wake up to go home.
Come on, Whiskey.
Go on then. Good boy.
Thanks very much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Yes, that's what the collar's on for.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Take care, Fergus. See you later, Whiskey.
Up you come.
Be a good boy. Come on, mate. There's the door. Spatial awareness is quite difficult when you've got a collar on. Bye, Fergus.
Bye, okay,
Take care.
thank
All
you.
the best. Bye, Whiskey. Lovely boy. So how are the babies getting on?
They're doing really well. Growing like there's no tomorrow. So yeah, have a look and see what you reckon.
6 weeks later, Scott is back at Mudchute Farm. Tom wants him to check up on some of Cookie's offspring.
We've got 3 that we've decided to keep.
Oh, great.
So they're going to be staying on the farm. So those are the ones that we'll have a look at now.
Nice.
Right, here they are.
Oh, my goodness. They are gorgeous.
Yeah, we'll go in and have a closer look.
Oh, look at that. That one's literally a mirror image of its dad.
He certainly is.
Oh, my goodness, like a mini cookie. And just as feisty.
That's it, exactly.
Oh, hello, beautiful. Oh my goodness, these rabbits are so cute. They are absolutely beautiful. And one of them is the absolute picture of Cookie. Oh, wow. What an amazing legacy.
I know,
Cookie.
don't they? They're lovely.
Do we know if they're boys or girls yet?
I haven't had a look yet because I think they're still a little bit too young, but maybe you can have a look and see.
Should I have another look? So I'm pretty sure that this guy is following after his dad's footsteps. Hey, chip off the old block. All right, sweetheart. So that one's a female.
Yep.
And then last but not least, let's have a look at you. I think this one's also a girl.
The examination of the babies went really well, and we've found out we've got 1 boy and 2 girls. The 3 babies will stay here for the rest of their natural lives, so they'll be in a happy, functioning social group, providing happiness to many, many children and adults that come and visit the farm.
Have you thought of names yet?
Well, because obviously Dad was called Cookie, we were thinking about biscuits.
Biscuit-inspired names.
That's it, yes.
Okay. Well, one biscuit that I desperately miss from home is this chocolate extravaganza, which is a Tim Tam. So I wonder if maybe, do you want to be Tim Tam? They're really nice, really nice. And then what about you? What's your favourite biscuit?
Well, I like chocolate digestives.
Okay, so maybe we should go with the brown one on that one.
Yep, yep.
All right, and then I think the English biscuit that I think is amazing is a hobnob. Everyone loves a hobnob, come on.
So we can call this little one here.
There we go. It's bittersweet visiting Mudchute Farm today. On one hand, I'm heartbroken at not returning with Cookie, but happy to check on his lasting legacy, his babies. As a vet, we're trained to accept that sometimes complications happen, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. But life goes on, and it's great to see that this Randy rabbit's offspring are happy and healthy and continuing to delight the urban kids who love this special place. Nice one, Tim Tam. Maybe we'll go and get a cup of tea and toast your health. Yeah.